Senator Middleton.
Thank you, Chairman. Coach Kennedy, I saw you earlier today, but just want to reaffirm how grateful I am for your persistence and your grit, because there was a lot of times over that 8 years where you were challenging that in the court system that you didn't think you were going to win. You didn't know you were going to win. No one else knew you were going to win. Only he knew you were going to win.
That's right.
And you persisted in it. And because of that persistence, everyone gets to benefit from that and being able to exercise their faith freely. So thank you. Thank you for that on behalf of all Texans, all Americans, of course, nationwide victory on that. And appreciate you. And Richard, you were here last session, Pastor Vega, on this bill and some other bills. And I remember that day when y'all came up here. It was a group of mainly from Pasadena, and you gave really some incredible testimony. Know you personally very well. You're a champion for this issue. Could you maybe tell us a little bit how prayer has impacted your life personally?
Yeah, absolutely. So 3.5 years ago, I lost my son. He was 19 years old, a tragic car accident. Now, I'm a man of faith, and I sit down with a lot of families, some tragedies. I've buried a lot of kids. from fentanyl. I mean, we're not even on the border issue, but when something like that happens, it crushes you to the core, and you dig deep within yourself. There was no words that my wife could say, my other children, my own pastor. There was nothing that my mom could say. There was nothing that anybody could say. But I remember walking into my restroom, and I shut the door, and I crumbled like a baby crying out to God. And the only thing that got me through was prayer. The only thing that I knew what to do and how to do was to clench on through my prayer. That was the only thing that could get me through my day, was to rush the heavens and try to touch his garment. And so when people walk into my office, crumbled and crushed, all the time, the first thing I say is, can we pray? Because I know the power of prayer, not just because of what I've been taught or what I'm told to tell people. It's because of my personal experience and what it can do. I want to say this one last thing, Senator, is I'm grateful for this bill. And I'm grateful for both of you and all of you that are standing on the religious liberties that we so much cherish. But let's make one thing very clear, that this nation and this state is a Christian nation. It was founded on Christian values. The first 13 colonies, 9 of them had to proclaim their faith of Jesus Christ. And if other religions can come and worship freely, there's nothing wrong with that, because we have that freedom here. But we are a Christian nation. Thank you.
Thank you. Member Senator King.